This is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and we're here with the new Eton Executive Satellite Radio, and I decided to go ahead and do some reception testing. It is 7:46 Eastern Daylight Time here in Florida. It's not too overcast. The space weather conditions is we have an index of lower 70s. So we got one station that was in the 41 meter band, and what I've got the radio set up to do is to search. They call it ATS, but it's not ATS in the shortwave band. So it's just searching through all of the international broadcast bands, and when it finds a strong signal, be it noise or a real station, it will stop for 5 seconds, and then it will proceed on, and it will run forever. So it goes through all of the meter bands.
You don't want to give any.
Preacher Man, 5.8 something. So I'm letting it do a scan, and as I was saying, it will scan continuous. When it gets to the one end of the band, it'll start back up at the top and come back down, scanning all of the international broadcast bands. I'm using the built-in telescopic antenna. I'm not using an external antenna, and I'm in my workshop with various lights on, 2 computers on, 2 monitors on. They're talking to the internet, a couple other things. So I got quite a bit of noise RF-wise. So now it's up to the top now at the 11 meter band, and it's going to go down. And I'm just going to let it scan for a while. When it stops on a station, I'll stop talking, or maybe I'll just stop talking now. That's probably a good idea. So I'm just going to sit back and let you watch. We're going to do this for several minutes and just kind of see how the reception is. Okay, while it's scanning, I will mention that something else that I didn't mention before is the manual that comes with it is the same manual that comes with its predecessor. So, to me, that's another indication that functionally it's no different than its predecessor. I think I will zoom in a little more on the display. So you can actually see the frequencies it stops on. It does take it quite a while to scan, and I believe it's incrementing at 5 kilohertz. Or in this case, decrementing.
in Torino, Italia. Il patrono del giovane.
That was probably a Spanish station near me in Florida.
18 en el
I didn't note where it starts scanning, but I think it's scanned through all the international broadcast bands at least once. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug in my MFJ vertical antenna and let it continue scanning with an external antenna. Actually,
Oh, yes, son, you are. But you're not.
I actually did a lot more. What I was trying to say before is I accidentally hit one of the buttons and stopped the search, and now it's going again.
and it's all possible because there is no fixed value.
I believe the bandwidth is set to 4 kilohertz. The one station that it stopped on that was kind of distorted was... Okay, get off that, geez. It was... that's showing up a lot of times. Most likely that's a medium wave station bleeding in. Okay, now it's back up to the top of the international broadcast bands, which is, the first one is 11 meters. So I'm going to let it go down to, I think it started around 41 meters, and then we'll call it quits for the scanning. Again, that's kind of sounded like all India radio.
Look at the testimonies in the thousands of Romanian fighter plane pilots competition.
It does scan slow, but that's good because it dwells on a frequency for long enough time. That's very clear. That sounds like all India radio. We're down to 19 meters. It's even finding pretty weak stations. So it looks like that scan or search function,
真漂亮。
So, 你的
that like sound like channel radio. Search function works pretty good. You get a lot of stations. Again, I'm using an external antenna where the first scan I did was using the telescopic antenna. It didn't find very much. Consequently, the scan was a lot faster because it didn't have to stop. Well, that's loud. That was loud and clear. I don't know what it was. Yes. Okay, I think we did a complete cycle. Now, let me let it. Okay. Well, that was the wrong button. I think I should have hit this button over here, one of these two buttons, to stop it on the frequency that I had found a station. And I push this button instead. So let's go scan again. I'm going to see if I can find that station. That's not it. Here we go. Okay, now let me take the external antenna out. There's nothing there, nothing at all. So you can see how important it is to use an external antenna, especially if you're inside. You can hear a lot of RF noise coming from all my electronics in this room. You cannot hear the station at all. So if you want to use the built-in telescopic antenna, it's best to get outside, away from electronics. If not, you want to be inside, you're going to have to use an external antenna with a coax lead-in to shield it from the signals that are in your room. Let's try some manual stations. Let's try WWV on a couple of frequencies. 5 megahertz. Whoops, I put 5,000 of a 50,000. Nothing there. A lot of noise. I'll plug in the external antenna. It is there. There's another station bleeding in. Now let's see what my bandwidths are. Okay, it was, I think it was at 2.5. 4, 6, and that's it. I don't know, turn this down. I don't know, and I need to research it. I don't know when it does a scan if it changes a bandwidth to some fixed bandwidth for scanning. I don't know. I think I read that someplace. Okay, let's try 10 megahertz. External antenna. There, but noise, not too good. 15 megahertz. Not there. Let's try 9580. Not there. Tune up around there. Oh, I got it in the stop mode. Go to slow tune. Something there. Probably 9780. Nope, nothing there. Maybe I didn't have 9780. Try it again. 9780. Nope. .828. Station's bleeding in, including some kind of RTTY. We change the bandwidth. It's at 2, and the station I was listening to is gone. There it is. 9.830. Again, that's the external antenna. Trying to find a clearer station. Thought I could find something on 31 meters. Okay, I give up. Again, band conditions for shortwave testing, shortwave listing or testing, are pretty terrible right now. You did see when it was searching or scanning, whichever we want to call it, with the external antenna, it was finding quite a few stations. Without the external antenna, it hardly found any. So anyway, that's a quick reception test, I'll call it. No real conclusions. Based on the 3 sessions of reception testing and experimenting, this does appear to be a pretty sensitive radio. So if you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.